Every night for 3 weeks, Ethan heard soft whistling in the woods behind his cabin. 3 short notes, just like this. He's never heard anything like it before, and it always stopped after a few minutes. You ever hear anything like that? If you hear it, his grandfather said, don't whistle back. It was getting closer every night, so when the whistling started, he got out of bed and went to the window. As he listened, the sound grew louder, then suddenly stopped. There in the darkness, he saw a pair of glowing eyes. Then it was gone. Ethan thought it was just an old wives' tale, so he did it anyway. The windows were boarded up, and the door hung off its hinges. But as he approached the cabin, he heard a voice. It was coming from inside. He knocked on the door, and the voice stopped. Then he heard footsteps inside, the sound of a bolt being pulled, and then the door opened. He whistled back, and the next night the whistling came closer to the cabin. She had long, flowing hair and skin as white as snow. I can do urban legends based on true events, non-Western stories, or even first-person style narratives. Just let me know what you want. Her eyes were red, like the eyes of a cat in the dark. Who are you? She asked. I'm Ethan, he stammered. I've been hearing some strange noises in the woods.
I thought maybe you could help me help you.
The woman's voice was like the tinkling of bells. I can help you, but it will cost you. What do you mean? I'm gonna spend 1 night in the forest with me, and then what? Then I will show you the truth. It was right outside his window. He could hear the wind rustling the leaves and the twigs snapping underfoot. What did it mean? Was it trying to tell him something? Didn't know, but he wanted to find out. So as the sun began to rise, he slipped on his boots and went out into the forest. He followed the path the creature had taken, deeper and deeper into the woods. And the further he went, the more the trees seemed to close in around him. Their branches twisted and gnarled, forming a thick canopy overhead that blocked out the sun. But when he opened the curtain, there was nothing there. The sound stopped as quickly as it started. One night he told his grandfather about it. The next night he heard it again, right outside his window. They said it was probably just a bear or some other wild animal. But Ethan knew there weren't any bears in these woods. Besides, they would have seen it too, wouldn't they? We told his friends about it, but they just laughed and called it a prank. One night he couldn't take it anymore. He was exhausted from not sleeping, and he was frustrated that no one believed him. So when the whistling started, he got out of bed and went to the window. Through the glass, he saw a dark, hunched figure with glowing red eyes. It raised its head and let out a long, mournful howl. Every night for a week, the creature came closer. Every night it was right outside his window. Every night he heard those same 3 whistles. And then it started to whistle. 3 short notes just like this. After what felt like hours, he came to a clearing. And in the center of the clearing was a small, dilapidated cabin. And standing there was the most beautiful woman Ethan had ever seen. Would you like more of these stories? 'Cause I can tailor them.